On today's show, we have an Our Lady of the Angels chapel triptych, a brand new book about our new Pope, a St. Ignatius statue, and more, here on EWTN Religious Catalogue.
And I hope you have a blessed reminder of the love of Jesus in your house and in your heart.
Welcome to EWTN Religious Catalogue. I'm Emily LaSousa. We begin the month of August this week with the Feast of Our Lady of the Angels, a day that is very special to us here at EWTN. Mother Angelica dedicated both the chapel on the grounds of the network here in Irondale to Our Lady of the Angels, and later her monastery in Hanceville. The Feast of Our Lady of the Angels, August 2nd, is very important to Franciscans worldwide, as this was the chapel in Assisi where their order was founded. Here's a gorgeous depiction of Our Lady of the Angels by William Adolphe Bouguereau. It depicts Mary as queen, holding the infant Jesus before a choir of angels in adoration. I think that this image perfectly sums up the vocation of Mother Angelica and the Poor Clares of perpetual adoration around the world to adore our Lord with all the angels and saints. They constantly send prayers and praise up to God, like the incense that we see coming from the thuribles which the angels are holding here. This is a larger 16-inch by 24-inch version. It's made in the USA, and the image is displayed in an ornate gold wood frame. It has a wire hanger on the back. The Our Lady of the Angels framed artwork is item number 65A for $110. And we also have it in a smaller size, 7 3/4 inches by 10 3/4 inches. And that item is number 65A1 for $30. If you've been blessed by the celebration of Holy Mass offered daily on EWTN, this Our Lady of the Angels chapel triptych would be meaningful to display in your home. Place it on a desk or bedside table and begin and end your day with a prayer of adoration. This beautiful image opens into the shape of the chapel with Jesus enthroned in the monstrance. So many beautiful angels are featured, the two on either side adoring Christ, the angel under the altar who holds the chalice and comforted our Lord in the Garden of Gethsemane, and the many angels ascending heavenward with their instruments of praise in the gorgeous glass windows behind. I can remember praying in that chapel from my earliest years and just being so uplifted by all these gorgeous depictions of the angels. The adoration prayer of the Poor Clares of perpetual adoration is written across both side pieces. This is the prayer that Mother Angelica prayed as she began her holy hour of adoration each day, which the Poor Clares of perpetual adoration continue to do. Designed exclusively for EWTN Religious Catalogue, when open, this triptych measures approximately 13 3/4 inches wide by 10 inches high. The Our Lady of the Angels chapel triptych is item number TE1 for $55. We have a pack of 6 Our Lady of the Angels chapel note cards. This package of special note cards was designed exclusively for our EWTN family with a beautiful picture of the sanctuary of the Our Lady of the Angels chapel. Each card is completely blank on the inside with ample room for a personal note to let someone know that you're thinking about them and praying for them. If you can make a visit and spend time with Jesus in adoration or attend the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass, sending a card is a lovely way to let someone know that you offered your holy hour or Mass for them. The pack includes 6 cards, which measure 4 1/4 inches wide by 5 1/2 inches high, and 6 envelopes are included. The Our Lady of the Angels chapel note cards, a 6-pack, are item number 6522X for $11.95. And here we have the Our Lady of the Angels Rosary and Pouch Set. This set comes with a lovely rosary made of brown, oval, carved wood beads. Its crucifix is a miniature replica of the large San Damiano crucifix that hangs at the back of the EWTN chapel. The centerpiece features an actual photograph of the inside of Our Lady of the Angels Chapel here on our campus in Irondale, Alabama, and it's digitally printed on the metal centerpiece. This rosary was designed exclusively for you, our EWTN family. And best of all, I'm excited to show you this next piece in the set. It includes a beautiful zippered pouch lined with nylon and measuring approximately 4 by 5 inches. On one side, as you see here, is a picture of our beloved foundress, Mother Angelica. And on the back is a picture of the famous monstrance from the Shrine of the Most Blessed Sacrament on the reverse. The Our Lady of the Angels Rosary and Pouch Set is item number 652WGK, and it's $31.16. August 1st is the feast day of St. Alfonsus Liguori, one of the doctors of the Church. Read about his life and works in the 35 Doctors of the Church. This is the most comprehensive and fascinating collection available on the lives and labors of the saints who have been declared Doctors of the Church. Originally published as the 33 Doctors of the Church by Father Christopher Rengers, a Capuchin Franciscan priest, this edition has been updated by Dr. Matthew Bunson to include 2 new chapters about more recently proclaimed church doctors, St. John of Avila and St. Hildegard of Bingen. This revised edition also includes a new introduction with a detailed explanation of how the Church proclaims doctors and their meaning for today. This book is a whopping 776 pages, an amazing resource to have in your home library. And as you can see, it also includes a picture of each of the 35 doctors. The 35 Doctors of the Church revised edition is item number 2435 for $35. So, how much do you know about St. Alfonsus Liguori? He was an Italian bishop and founder of the Redemptorist order. He was known for his love of the sacrament of confession and was a prominent moral theologian known for his writings. He's a patron saint of confessors, moral theologians, and those suffering from arthritis. Ask for his intercession with this Healing St Alfonsus holy card with medal. This laminated pocket-sized holy card features a medal of the saint encased on the card. On the back is a prayer for the healing of arthritis and rheumatism. The prayer begins, "I come to you, loving Father of the poor and sick, who was also afflicted with the ailment of arthritis, you who devoted your life with heroic charity to the sick. I ask for your intercession to be cured and healed of my ailment, and to protect me of all suffering." The Healing St. Alfonsus Holy Card with Medal is item number C1508 for $4. Exclusive to EWTN, I think you'll love these packs of assorted greeting cards for various occasions. And this one is a pack of 14 beautiful saints cards. A variety of saintly quotations and prayers grace each card. This set includes one each of 14 different designs: St. Joseph, St. Patrick, St. Veronica, St. John Vianney, St. Nicholas, St. Michael, St. Dominic, St. Peter, St. Benedict, St. Catherine of Siena, St. Joan of Arc, St. Therese of Lisieux, Saints Martha and Mary, and St. Anthony of Padua. There are more than we could even display here. Each of the 14 cards measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and this set includes 14 envelopes. Each card has a detailed full-color design on both the front and on the back. On the back, you'll find a quote, Bible verse, or prayer. And these cards are blank on the inside. The assorted greeting cards for various occasions, Saints 14 pack, is item number 9993 for $15.95. This week we celebrate the feast day of Saints Martha, Mary, and Lazarus of Bethany on July 29th. It used to be only Martha recognized on this day until Pope Francis added her siblings to the Roman calendar through a decree in 2021. Here's our Saint Martha of Bethany Tiny Saints clip-on. In this clip-on caricature of Martha of Bethany, she holds a broom and a loaf of bread, busy with the day's work in the kitchen. Remember in the Gospels that she was busy preparing her home for Jesus, and he told her that her sister, who sat at Jesus' feet, had chosen the better part. That's a great reminder for us that though the chores are important, what's most important is resting at the feet of Jesus. I need to be reminded of this, like daily. Martha is the patron saint of homemakers, cooks, waiters, and waitresses. Tiny saints are made of a soft plastic material with a sturdy swivel lobster claw clasp. They're great for backpacks, zippers, and keychains, and measure about 2 inches from the top of the clip to the bottom of the figure. St. Martha of Bethany Tiny Saints Clip-On is item number H024 for $7. I want to show you a great resource for kids, and honestly anyone, the Day-by-Day Coloring Book of the Saints. This is volume 2, and it includes stories and pictures to take you from July through December. Kids and anyone will learn that every saint has a special day when we remember and celebrate their lives. We do this so that we can imitate them in this world and follow them into eternal life. Children will encounter saints from around the world, including fascinating characters like St. Pius X, St. Francis Xavier, and one of this week's saints, St. Martha, as well as renowned favorites like St. George, St. Clare, St. Juan Diego, and many different feast days of our Blessed Mother Mary herself, like this one, Our Lady of Walsingham. These books would be excellent to use in a religion class or your homeschool, from preschool years when they can just begin to color as you read, up to when they can read these stories of the saints for themselves. The Day-by-Day Coloring Book of the Saints, Volume 2, is item number 1190 for $14.95. Volume 1, January through June, is item number 8203 and is also available for $14.95. You'll save $6 though when you purchase both volumes in a set, and that's item number 8203K for $23.99. Here's another coloring book that you'll enjoy as a family. It's the Catholic Bible Coloring Book. It's filled with images of exciting events and heroes of the Bible that are not only fun to color, but will supplement children's understanding of the Bible and God's deep and abiding love for us. The pictures in this coloring book coordinate with the Catholic Bible Storybook, which you can also get at EWTNRC.com. The Catholic Bible Coloring Book is item number 43644 for $12.95. St. Ignatius of Loyola's feast day is this week. He's the founder of the Jesuits, often called the Saint of Second Chances, because he lived a wayward life until taking a cannonball to the leg during a battle. He converted while recovering in the hospital. This St. Ignatius of Loyola statue with a pewter finish is intricately detailed, depicting the saint seated at his desk in front of a large crucifix, holding a quill in one hand and a book in the other. What I think is really neat about this statue is that you can see the words that St. Ignatius has written on the pages of the book as part of his Exercises, his most famous work. He has a deep, contemplative look on his face. Inscribed around the base is his name with his motto, "For the greater glory of God." The statue has a pewter-style finish with hand-painted gold accents. It measures 6.5 inches high. The St. Ignatius of Loyola statue with pewter finish is item number 76781P for $84. The fourth Sunday of July is National Parents' Day. Parents and grandparents need much encouragement as we navigate the culture with our children. It's the most important and most difficult job you'll ever love, but it's easy to feel burnt out and just plain tired. Well, maybe you need the prayer book for tired parents. I think this is a title that resonates with a lot of us. The subtitle is Practical Ways to Grow in the Love of God and Get Your Family to Heaven. And that definitely sounds like something we all need. Debbie Cowden and her husband Dave are the authors of the Prayer Book for Tired Parents. In these pages, you'll find traditional prayers and popular devotions related to parenting, reflection questions, and tips from seasoned parents on forming children in our world of activities and technology, inspiration from the lives of the saints, and even more practical resources to root your family in Catholic conviction and stoke your fervor for the faith. This great resource would make a wonderful gift for any young families you know. This paperback book has 352 pages. The Prayer Book for Tired Parents is item number 82873 for $19.95. I have an incredible work of art to show you. It's the Sorrowful and Immaculate Heart of Mary framed canvas. This unique artistic creation combines the original artwork of Spanish painter Bartolomé Esteban Murillo's The Virgin of the Annunciation, superimposed with a colonial school painting of the flaming heart, embellished with a subtle sunburst of flames behind the heart. The dark background of the artwork draws your eyes so powerfully to our Blessed Mother and her Immaculate Heart. This canvas transfer is framed in a beautiful speckled antiqued gold wood frame, which also measures 19 3/4 of an inch wide by 23 3/4 of an inch high. You can see that this is a true canvas image inset into a beautiful frame, and it has a wire hanger on the back. The Sorrowful and Immaculate Heart of Mary framed canvas artwork is item number TG75E for $284. There's a similar Sacred Heart of Jesus framed canvas available, and that's item number TG53E for $284. If you enjoy hobby crafting or an occasional sewing project or furniture shopping, I think you're really going to like this new item. It's the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary tape measure. And did you say tape measure? I sure did. Keep inspiration close at hand with this beautifully designed and practical retractable tape measure featuring devotional images of Jesus and Our Lady. It features vibrant, full-color icons of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. On one side is a 60-inch flexible tape measure, and on the other side you'll find 150 centimeters for flexible usage. I love the convenient and retractable design. You just squeeze the center, and there you go. It measures approximately 2 1/4 inches by 2 1/4 inches and about 5/8 of an inch deep. I appreciate how compact and portable it is, perfect for everyday use, and it would make a thoughtful gift if you have a rosary guild or flower guild or altar sodality at your parish. I think these would be very useful and a big hit as gifts. The Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary tape measure is item number TPM01 for $5.97. We have several other new tape measures, including one featuring Our Lady of Grace and the Miraculous Medal, St. Michael and Our Lady of Guadalupe. See them all at EWTNRC.com. Here's another item that is truly unique, a Two Hearts metal mirror. Handmade in Mexico, images of the Sacred and Immaculate Hearts form a border around this glass mirror. It measures 16 3/4 of an inch tall, which is a great size for a bedroom or to hang above a shelf or table. The Two Hearts metal mirror is item number M2 H. For only $72.99, that's marked down $18. We also have 2 more metal mirrors, one of the saints, item number M2ST, and an Our Lady of Guadalupe metal mirror, item number M2GD. And they're both on sale for $72.99. I have 2 similar items to show you. They're sold separately, but coordinate well with each other. These beautiful, high-quality icons are crafted to the highest standards, following the traditions and requirements of true iconography. Each beautifully handcrafted item is made using canvas, natural wood, and has a beeswax finish for protection and shine. This colorful depiction of Jesus shows his Sacred Heart visible on his breast. He gestures to his heart with one hand, and his other hand is raised in blessing. We also have the Immaculate Heart of the Virgin small icon magnet. The Blessed Mother shows us her Immaculate Heart crowned with roses and pierced by a sword, while raising a lily of purity. It measures 1 7/8 of an inch wide by 2 3/8 of an inch high and is made in Greece. As you can see here, it's a nice, solid piece of wood, and each icon comes individually boxed with a certificate of authenticity on the back. The Sacred Heart of Christ small icon magnet is item number M936S for $8.50, and the Immaculate Heart of the Virgin small icon magnet is item number M935S, also for $8.50. But when you order 2 or more, the price drops to $7.75 each. This is a great and easy way to display icons, and I think you'll love the entire collection. Our 2 Hearts bronze necklace and earring set make a gorgeous statement piece. All of these feature the Sacred Heart of Jesus behind the Immaculate Heart of Mary. The tiny red crystal bead dangle is subtle and matches with any outfit. The bronze hearts are cast in the USA, and they each measure 3/4 of an inch by 1 inch. The pendant measures approximately 3/4 of an inch wide by 1.5 inches long. The necklace has a lobster claw clasp and measures 19 inches long. The total drop of each earring is 2 3/16 of an inch. On the earring, the bronze-plated fish hooks are hypoallergenic and come with silicone stoppers. And as you can see, I've been wearing these beautiful earrings on our show today. The bronze 2 Hearts necklace and earring set is item number BN230K for $58.95. These items are also sold separately, as you can see on your screen. View our entire line of jewelry on EWTNRC.com. This is a simple and beautiful way to display an image of the Sacred and Immaculate Hearts in your home, and it's from our line of Mosaic plaques that shine from across the room. Like our many popular Mosaic plaques, this image is printed on gold foil with a mosaic background. I love the way the mosaic is in a swirl pattern and that the golden rays from the hearts of Jesus and Mary shine so brilliantly. The plaque measures approximately 4 by 6 inches, a great size to display above a doorway or window, and is mounted on a gold-painted board. On the back of the plaque is a house blessing prayer, so it makes a great housewarming or hostess gift. It has a metal hook at the top for hanging. The Sacred Heart and Immaculate Heart mosaic plaque is item number 6E191 for $10.95. And closing out our show today, we have a brand new book in honor of our new Holy Father, Pope Leo XIV. Portrait of the First American Pope by Dr. Matthew Bunson, and it's proudly published by EWTN. Habemus Papam, we have a Pope. I remember the day very well, May the 8th, 2025, when the news was announced. I was actually here on campus going to confession, and I heard the beautiful bells of our chapel ringing in joy. I'm sure I share in everyone's amazement and excitement once we discovered that our new Holy Father was from Chicago. But who is this American-born successor of St. Peter? And what is the former Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost's vision for the Church? And what impact will his papacy have on Catholics and the world? Renowned Vatican journalist and Vice President of EWTN News, Dr. Matthew Bunson offers this authoritative portrait of our new Holy Father. With unmatched access and a reputation for integrity and insight, Bunson delivers a compelling, richly textured narrative of our new Pope's life, beliefs, missionary work, and most improbably, journey to the chair of St. Peter. This is an essential read for anyone seeking to understand the man in the white cassock and the moment in which he is reigning. The paperback book contains 137 pages and is truly a fascinating read. Leo XIV, A Portrait of the First American Pope, is item number 84372 for $17.95. Now, here's a reminder for how to order all the items we've shown you today. To order your holy reminders, please visit EWTNRC.com. Our website is safe and secure. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Or you can call our very own EWTN customer service at 1-205-271-2990. Our call center hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, and Saturday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Eastern. It has been incredible to spend time with you, our viewers, over the course of so many years here on EWTN Religious Catalogue. I used to watch this show when Mother Angelica began it. I loved seeing the holy reminders, but more importantly, learning from the teaching that she gave with each item. This show has continued that tradition, and I have been so blessed to be a part of that. I began co-hosting the program with the wonderful Barbara McGuigan, then with Joy Pinto and Janet Benkovic-Williams, learning so much from each of these godly women along the way. Now I've discerned that it's time to step away from hosting the program, as the needs of my family change and require more from me. I want you to know, though, what a complete joy it has been to be here in the EWTN studios and work with so many incredible people behind the scenes. Believe me, this has been a really tough decision to make. There are so many people I am grateful to from years past to the present. Patsy Andrews, Doug Keck, Teresa and Frank Lurk, Ashley, Kelly, Kara, and Daniel, who's been with me since day one when I came to work at EWTN in 2005. Our amazing production crew, including Roger, Bob, Carrie, Bradley, India, Veronica, Melissa, Jason, John, the other John, Mike, Mark, the other Mark, Philip, Brandon, Zach, Fred, Cy, Clayton, Michael, Joseph, Giuseppe, Tess, Gina, Stephen, and Kristen, all people who have been such a blessing and have worked so hard on this show. I'm grateful to my husband and my family who have made this possible for me, and to my dad for being a model for me in all things, including knowing when it's time to retire. I want to thank Dorothy, our general manager, who has put so much faith in me these last several years. And finally, Bo Owens, our wonderful producer, who has truly made every moment a pleasant and enjoyable one for me and so many of us. EWTN Religious Catalogue is in great hands, and we are so grateful for your support. So thank you for watching, and may God bless you and your family.